Motherfucker.
Organizing the culture, one episode at a motherfucking time. At a motherfucking time. Yo!
What's poppin'? In the words of T Money Bags, what's poppin', my man?
Nah, Denise, I knew that shit was hot. Organized culture. We back, baby. It's Wednesday, 6:32.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I am your host, Bishop Brigante, with my co-defendant,
Young Drect, the God with the
Young Drect with the part.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
I'm taking it back, man. I've been watching Paid in Full a lot lately, so you know. Back with my Wood Harris, you heard?
Oh, who did that? Who did that? Who did that?
Hilarious. That was when in the beginning when they was throwing the paper in the trash can.
Yeah. No noodles, no nothing.
Yo, Cameron destroyed that role. Yo, listen, crazy story about that.
It's actually weird how it was like made for him, but carry on.
Do you know about this? That it was supposed to be a major theater release. The movie was supposed to be 10 times huger than it actually was, but Dame Dash slapped Harvey Weinstein for disrespecting one of the females that was a part of the whole the production. And then Harvey Weinstein like pulled out or some shit, or he did something and they didn't end up putting the amount of money into it, and it ended up just being a regular release. You know what I'm
still, it defied the odds. I mean,
right.
I guess it didn't hit the blockbuster, but I mean, damn.
Right.
Dame Dash is good for a box. He's good to box somebody that needs to get boxed in their face.
Yo, I'm not going to lie. The slapping of Harvey Weinstein is an all-time great move. Salute to you, Dame Dash.
Yes, absolutely. If that story is true and Dame Dash got to put hands on Harvey Weinstein, it's a great story. And there was no denying the timeless classic that is Paid in Full. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
incredible.
I used to say this all the time. I said Paid in Full is better than Belly. It's better than Belly. It's a better movie.
Belly's like it's like the music video that Hype Williams always wanted to make. You know what I'm saying? It's a very long music video.
I feel like when it comes to hip hop culture related movies, you got Paid in Full, you got Boys in the Hood, you got Juice, and you got 8 Mile. Would you agree? Top 4?
Did you say Menace?
I said Menace. Did I say Menace? I said Menace to Society, Juice, Paid in Full, and 8 Mile. What's the 5th?
Oh man, Backstage.
I see you, Denise. Shout out to you, huh?
The Show, Backstage, Fade to Black. Oh, what do you mean, Backstage? Or
I got the hookup. That was a joke, but you took it serious, so fuck it. I got the hookup as the 5th one. All right, so
It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Percy? It's gotta
no,
be.
really is Narc, but we're not gonna go there. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So yeah,
But
today
but
we have
but
crazy show.
as incredible as Cameron did in Paid in Full, not the same sentiments for his latest freestyle and Funk Flex. For some reason, everybody's thinking it's the most elite shit ever. I happen to wonder why everybody's saying that. What do you think about his freestyle?
Cam is one of my favorites all time. I know
Same.
y'all keep calling me Cam, and y'all think it's funny because the old freestyle I did. You think I used to rap like Cam?
I just think you can because you like him so much.
Yeah,
I
because
don't.
sometimes I drop my newer shit, and people are like, "Yo, this sound like some new Cam shit," and I'm like, what the f-? But anyway, but
You
yeah,
gotta start. You gotta stop doing that at parties and letting oh, look at Direct. He's about to do his camera. Come here, Vicky. Watch Direct. Sounds just like him. Oodles and oodles,
noodles and
oodles
noodles,
and noodles. Yeah, see,
and noodles,
see?
like a boodle. Yo,
Right away. Oodles and noodles. Right away.
I shoot you, and you can't eat the boodle. Oh Lord. Oh, I thought you was dropping a beat. I was like, no Cam. No,
That's
chill.
my ringtone.
So, I agree with you. I don't think it was the hardest freestyle, but a lot of people seem to like it. So, salute to Cam. And I'm not gonna lie, I saw Juju live at the Drake battle.
Yeah.
And I was like, salute to Cam. So that's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying?
I can dig it.
Yeah, we have a great show planned today. We're gonna do something that we don't do often. So for those of y'all that watch this show every week, sometimes we have big shows where we have a guest on. Other times, me and Bishop just like chopping the shit, and then what we do is put these clips online for Instagram, Twitter, and let people go crazy with the responses. Today is definitely one of them shows. We're gonna wait till a couple more people come in, but we're gonna be talking about the top 10 battles of all time. This is probably gonna leak in the next week and end up being a 2-part show because it's that deep. Now, the idea to do this week came because I was on Twitter. Well, I wasn't on Twitter. I got a notification a couple days ago, and it was like, "Yo, Hitman requested your presence in a Twitter Spaces." So I go in there. You know, Geechee's in there, Marv, Averb, Hitman. Everybody's up there. The whole culture's up there. Y'all know how it gets. And I guess they were talking about the top 10 battles, and then it became a talk about Hitman. Greedy Gotti, shout out to Greedy. He tried to say that Hitman versus Surf was better or bigger than Hitman versus Averb, and it started an argument. And but they brought me in there for my top 10. I didn't get to it, but I started taking notes and quickly decided who my top 10 would be. Bishop.
Hold on.
All right.
Let me talk about that because you didn't pull me into that conversation. So you should have hit me up and said, "Yo, get in Spaces here."
My bad. It was random.
I like arguing.
You're right.
But
Yeah, you're right about that. Wow.
a verb.
Uh-huh.
That's the way you talk to your son. Is one of the most polarizing moments in battle rap. Period.
Top 3 polarizing moment.
Period.
The best trap
Ever. Bro, that is such like you did not watch that battle and wonder if you didn't wonder what that drive home was like for Hitman, Showtime. Is his brother's name Showtime? Or Show Off?
Show off.
Showtime, Show Off, and his dad. If you didn't think like, bro, I don't know what happened, but every universal star aligned in the sky. Every cloud, they weren't even touching each other. The entire universe was perfect for Averb. And he gets...
hold on. I made it. His name is... My bad. His name... You talking about Show Off.
But Show Out.
What are we talking about?
He said Show Off, Showtime. It's Show
I
Off.
apologize, Show Out, yes.
Pardon us. But
Bishop.
Yo, my son just texted me the funniest thing, but I don't even know if I want to say it to you on air. Anyways,
Texted you, yo, it's show out.
huh?
He texted you, yo, it's show out. You wild.
Nah, he texted me about something about you. Anyways, so yo, so
If something I gotta change, let me know right now.
no, you
I
good.
look like Mike Tyson with this haircut or some shit like that. What does it say? I can't see.
Oh, there it is.
I told you. Yeah, I know that. Yo. This is the Tyson 80s hairstyle.
That's fire. It's fire.
Brought it back. Yeah.
I'm rocking with it. All right, so hold on, let me finish. That moment is such a polarizing. It's such a polarizing moment. That one bar, but it doesn't even matter because everything leading up to it. That I don't even know what I would call that, but that's not even. That's like that's just next level um, god tier battle rap shit. And I would actually, before we get into the top 10, I would actually like to talk about what moments were as polarizing as that, because I might have that as my number one. I think Averb's, that's the way you talk to that whole round. That might be the most polarizing moment in battle rap. Top three for sure. But I gotta argue until you give me a better polarizing moment than Averb's. That's the way you talk to your son.
All right, I'm gonna go off top. I'm gonna go off the head now, and I'm gonna give you some moments, and you let me know. All right.
All right.
Oh, that's a great one, Eric. Reload with the bullets that came out of him. But Hitman has another one though. One is shoot soon as I get in, like I'm J.R. Smith, but that's canceled because it's in the same battle as that. But the one I was gonna say, when Showout jumped up, holla, I knock him clean out. That was great.
Correct. You have to understand something, okay?
Go ahead.
No,
No, you said just name them. I didn't say
okay, but when we're talking about the word polarizing,
yes.
like I can show somebody just that round in that moment, and you don't even have to know them. You just have to know that he says, "Hey, Big Gerald," and he says, "Yes, sir." Like I'm saying that shit, fucking.
Okay, so I'm gonna go on a deeper level with it. Then I was trying to just show some love, but okay, you're trying to put pressure on me, like I don't understand the dictionary definition of the word polarized.
See now, Eric. Okay, so hold on. Let me talk to Eric for a second. Eric, that is dope. Moment. Those are dope bars with really big reaction.
Right.
Okay. Those are dope bars with big reaction. Mm-hmm. Like when Hollow said to Disaster, you battled everybody except for and then he went, you even battled the damn host, right? Like that's a very crazy, you know what I'm saying?
All right, I got some. Let me do this. Now, this might be the best freestyle in a rap battle in history. If it's not number one, it's top three. And this is definitely polarizing, and anyone in the world can get it. When Charlie Clips battled Sirius Jones and the Ring Card Girl came out, and he said, "Oh, now you pulling her, but all that's going to do is make me make this text spot hit you. Now both of y'all can share those stretch marks."
See again, fire bar.
Biggest reaction that I have ever seen in a battle rap.
Bigger than DNA versus Ill Will?
Look at the size of the crowd. Look at the venue. Look at the size of the crowd.
Okay, I'm reaction. When I say polarizing, Loaded Lux versus Calico's third.
I was gonna get there. Yeah.
Right. So, like, I'm trying to talk to you about apples. You keep on juggling oranges. I don't want to talk about oranges. I want to talk about.
You want me to say stuff that has a little bit of depth to it. You want me to?
Well, it's got to be polarizing. The word biblical. Biblical.
I understand. Okay.
Right. Biblical.
Now you got me going to lyricists. Okay, Daylight. Now, most of y'all, if we talking lines, y'all would say rock, paper, scissors, but no. Bishop said the word polarizing. Your man came dressed as a slave to a battle.
See, even worse than that is when he scratched his nuts and put it
I
on.
was about to say that, but I didn't want to disrespect the flag like that, bro. I didn't want to disrespect young Maple like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to bring that up, man. But Daylight definitely has polarizing moments, but it gets a little different. He definitely has lyrical moments, but some of his antics were definitely polarizing. Damn, now you got me really thinking. What are you guys talking about in the chat right now?
Don't worry about it, man.
Cadillac Ron versus Dre Vicious. I did not expect someone to bring that
Loaded
up.
Lux's third round was inspired by Averb's third against Hitman. Yeah, I could see why that would be said. Which one's better?
I'm gonna be real with y'all.
Which one's better?
I actually think, and I might be out of my mind. Loaded Lux created a moment that was so crazy. It transcended that moment. You can somebody can show you that and you'll be like, oh my God, his father, the friendly skies, oh man, he should have got out the streets. But I think that the way Averb rhymed in that whole round was a technical masterpiece on how to rap, not even battle rap. He was you know what I said?
We might have to take a vote, dog. Which one? Whose
yo,
third was better?
Yo, I did this video about the top 10 bars. I mean, the top 10 performances of Averb's career, and I said that his performance against Hitman is battle rap's Illmatic.
Because it's more underground, right?
No, I'm just saying it was masterful. It was a moment in time.
Yeah, it's that's what I'm saying. Like, but so was Lux. So was Lux. I'd like to do a real battle rap, like
battle rap and regular rap comparison.
Well, only because of this. Because again, Hove tweeted it. Everybody was saying it. Some people were trying to copy it. Lux went to a different place that nobody had gone in battles.
Yo, real quick, let me shout out Know the Ledge real quick. If y'all don't know the Ledge comes in here every single week and literally drops some ill shit from my past, Bishop's past, or the past of battle rap. He says the craziest shit that I forgot about. Any of the 3 Bishop versus Jin battles can go in the top 10. First battle rap trilogy. Bro, the fact that you know that is fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying?
He also
said Daylight, Duck, Direct, and Grind Time for a reason. Direct with a slow.
No, wait a second. Who else has a trilogy?
Hold on. John and Latazay never finished the trilogy. We tried to get the third battle. That didn't go down. Wow. Comment below if you guys know who in battle rap has a trilogy, because
I'm about to tweet Jin right now.
Hold on. Yes. So first of all, Daylight ducked me. If y'all want to know the story, I'm gonna go with it real quick. If you want to see the full thing, me, Daylight, Cassidy, Reed Dollars, and Math did a podcast on My Expert Opinion where Math asked Daylight why he ducked me, and he tells the whole story. But we're supposed to battle at Battle of the Bay 5. That's the same event where Hollow battled Pass and Conceited battle Arsenal. But Daylight didn't show up, and he said it's because a lion, he took the train from Southern Cali to Northern Cali, and a lion got on the tracks and the train derailed. He made up this whole fantastical story, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, he ended up saying that he thought, like, he was like, yo, Drect ran the company. I thought it was a setup. I thought they were trying to use me as like their sacrificial Illuminati lamb. That's actually what wasn't going to happen. The battle would have came out crazy. Knowing Daylight style and knowing what I had, and there's a video, Avocado, it's on the Grind Time channel. Drect, just type Drect Daylight and you'll see it. You know what I'm saying? And then tweet me, Instagram me, and let me know how you feel. Who would have won that battle? Me or Daylight? What you think?
I wonder if I'm just still trying to figure out if anybody else has a trilogy other than me.
No.
Me and Jin. I don't think anybody else. That's something we should be bragging about.
Yeah, yo, we really need to dig into those facts and see if there's another trilogy besides Bishop and Jen. Yeah, but anyway, off that. So, polarizing moments. Um, I'm trying to
So
think of the
loaded
debut of
nuts,
certain
a
slogans.
verb.
Where you going with it, Bishop? Where you going with it?
I'm trying to think. I mean, Mook versus Young Hot wasn't a fight, so I can't really say that. But
That was a moment
it was a big moment.
because the whole Jordan when AI crossed them thing, that that was the shot her around the world. But it wasn't the same as Lux and Calico. Um,
What about Math punching Dose?
what about Mass Third versus Rex?
Ooh. They got your chain. They said it was fake. I didn't want to fuck you up some more.
Yo, that was crazy. But anyway, no, we're spending too much time on this.
All right, let's move on.
You know what the top two are, right? If you
Yes.
have something better, drop it in the comments. So now what I want to say is top 10 battles of all time. So about 10 years ago, yes, 10 years, I was alive 10 years ago. I know it's hard to believe, but 10 years ago, when we launched Rap Grid, damn, that was around 2012. So it's 2022. We launched Rap Grid. I did a top 10 battles of all time list. I'm gonna pull that up for you guys so you can see some of the battles that I had in my top 10. I'm gonna start at number 10. Now I'm going to preface it with saying I do not agree with this top 10 right now. It changed. I dropped this top 10 like a couple months before Hollow versus Lux happened, which is obviously a top 10 battle of all time. Just to give y'all a frame of reference, but this is what I had. Actually, I'm gonna start with 11, just so y'all know. As number 11, I had JC versus Chilla, and mind you, this is 10 years ago. Number 10, I had Ill Mac and Thesaurus versus Hami Ham and Piff James.
This was your top 11 10 years ago. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Number 9, I had Hitman versus Averb. 8, I had Arsenal versus Conceited. 7, I had Thesaurus versus Ilmac. 6, I had Tantrum versus Dumbfounded. 5, I had Averb versus Hollow. 4, I had Mook versus J Mills. 3, I had Lux versus Calico. 2, I had Math versus Solomon. And 1, I had Passwords versus Hollow to Dawn. How you feel about those? If you went back in time, how would you argue with me?
I think I would say that Party Artie and Mook was a little bit better
It was up there. I had that top 20.
Yeah, I think that I would say that was a little bit better than him versus
Mook versus Sirius?
no, Mook versus Party Artie was better than
Yo, Rocket. I said that JC versus Chilla was number 11. 10
what's
years ago.
what's that guy's name? Most hated MH. Why am I drawing a blank right now?
J Mills.
Yeah, Mook versus J Mills. I think Party Artie and Mook was better than J Mills.
Think I'm gonna lose to some named John Archibald? That's not even my name.
Yo, you remember when? Yo, he said that with passion, bro. He said that with passion. But yo, nah, Party Artie, Angelingo, a Papa's top like a can of Pringles. Yo, Party Artie was the first one I heard go easy. He was the one that said that first.
Yo, Party Artie has one of the illest lines in rap battle.
Oh, he said that. He ain't got no watch on. Yeah.
Yeah, he said, yeah, that's hilarious. It just got back from Switzerland. What did Party Artie say? What was the line? Oh, when I was in Rikers, you was in
diapers. I was in ciphers, rhyming with lifers.
Yo, that's one of them joints that was gonna work in any era. Salute to R.I.P.
Where's your pause? Because I don't fuck with workers.
Yo, rest in peace to Party Artie.
I feel like I want to play that right now on the show.
If Party Artie didn't pass away, he definitely would have entered the new era in some form or fashion.
For sure. For
Um,
sure. He was made for this era.
yo, can you imagine uh, if Idea didn't pass away and he came back to grind time?
Wow.
Crazy. Rest in peace to those brothers. But so you said you agree with that top 10 that I had 10 years ago?
It's decent. I mean, back then I wasn't so much. I wasn't like I didn't care. You know what I mean? So like,
There's no Canadian battles on what I just said, bro. There's no
yeah,
Canadian
I wouldn't
battles.
have cared at that point. 10 years ago, I was like too deep trying to like put together events and shit. So I wasn't really like tripping off of that. I was just trying to make history. I mean, Pat Stay versus Hollow Hand, it's a crazy battle. Um,
I got shout out in that one too.
His and DNA, first of all, is
Okay.
epic proportions.
Okay.
Um,
I hear you. I hear you, good brother. I hear you.
I'm gonna say,
This is your now. This is your now top 10. This is what you would creep into.
yeah, I probably would have said. I probably would have said. I really like Lux and Mook's first battle, bro. Mook,
Mm.
you wouldn't kick a hot bar if your cell was on fire,
Mm-hmm.
bro. Loaded Lux has always been on some shit, bro.
Yo, Loaded Lux has mixed lyrics with big delivery and charisma in a way nobody else has, and I don't know if anyone else will. Usually, the lyrical guys are more quiet, more reserved. I think Daylight does a great job, but Daylight is you got the man in the mask. Salute to MF Doom. You know what I'm saying? He has multiple personality disorder, so it's not he jumps in and out of characters. But I would give Lux has some of the greatest delivery ever and some of the greatest lyrics ever. Crazy mix.
I mean, his delivery against Miles. I know Miles was like completely outclassed, but what he did, his confidence level before they even started rapping,
Mm-hmm.
get duffed out like you drinking with Homer Simpson, like stretched like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, come on, bro.
I'm in your lobby letting the thing sing. I be
Yeah,
airing holes.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like Loaded Lux was tripping.
Yo, Loaded Lux. Honestly, when Lux vs. Miles came out, a lot of people had heard lyricism on songs and on albums, and we knew you had the Nas's of the world and the
Right.
ABs and the Cormegas and everybody that we appreciate as a lyrical goat. But I think when Loaded Lux versus Miles came out, hip hop saw that as a whole. I think that is one of those moments that added to the potency of lyrics in rap in general, not just battle rap. If you ask industry artists that saw that battle how it made them feel, that's one of the moments where everyone felt like they had to step their bars up. And yo, the No Pass Look said that Lux versus Miles is battle rap's Illmatic. Now, if you think about timing, you're probably right on that one. I said that about Averb and Hitman, but you probably right. Lux versus Miles is probably the closest thing to battle rap's Illmatic because of the time at which it came out.
The other thing too is I want to give a salute to somebody specific too, because even at a time when guys like Arsenal, Lux, and all those guys were like going crazy together, it's Sub Zeros and the
Mhm.
Lions Den and all that stuff. Like the simplicity but complex lyricism from Head Ice, like son,
Oh, we talking about polarizing moments, bro. They come in here dumping. I'ma use you as my shield. That's not polarizing.
yo,
Yo, my man grabbed his opponent, dragged him in front of him, and said, "If they come in here dumping, I'm using you as my shit." Ragdolled him. Dude got so embarrassed, he decided that he didn't want to rap no more when it was his turn. And his brother jumped in and rapped mixtape verses. His brother. And he just went like this. Damn, that was crazy. I want to leave. You got Tiana Taylor standing right. Oh, it was bad. It was bad.
yo, you know what you just reminded me of now?
Yeah.
Oh, you mad because I'm styling on you?
Yo, I want to say if you're gonna get punched on camera, that's the way to do it. That is the greatest way to get punched on camera.
But that shit was polarizing too. Yo, you know what else might have been polarizing?
What?
Sirius Jones versus Jin.
Yeah, but
That shook the world, bro. Jin hadn't been defeated like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he lost battles. Like, he had already lost to me twice by then. You know what I'm saying? But him losing that battle that way, he was upset because Jones was using writtens, right?
Yo, I think Sirius Jones, me and Nestle have this saying. Ness made it up. He get all the credit. Where you said like a rapper has a God moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Sirius Jones did 3 battles the day he battled Jin. No, my bad. He did 2. He battled Streets the Block and Jin. No. Sirius Jones battled Too Much from England, who had beat X Factor in Fight Club, and he had a couple battles that jump off. White dude. Notable bar. For the bread, I'ma pop the toaster and burn this little English muffin. That was the one. Jen battled Streets the Block, who's from Dipset, Purple City, who was a retired 106 and Park champion. This dude repping his hood, he sound whack. Just Blaze tried to sell him a fake track. Oh, Jen win. But that was Streets the Block was hard. There's no way what would say? Something he's not gonna win. I guzzled yak. You couldn't bring me nothing stronger than Jin. Hard. So
ain't there a billion people in China? You can't even go platinum over there.
Yo, but you want to know what's crazy about Sirius Jones versus Jin? Sirius Jones setups was bars. Oh my God. Yo,
they say you ain't a Rough Rider, you hugging on the back like one of them bros.
That was the setup. You're not a Rough Rider, you hugging on the back of the bike like one of them broads. And DMX tried to kill him. You know what? He called him trying to cook one of his dogs. Yo,
crazy.
This is why I say when Sirius Jones was on the show, this is why I said, bro, your old style was so unique. You know what I'm saying? It was so crazy. You never needed to change that and adapt it to the times. The nose grab, I said, yo, the playing to the camera, knowing how to play to the crowd. Nobody has a charismatic style and is an endearing character the way Sirius Jones was in the early 2000s.
Right.
And I understand that as creatives, you want to grow, but his style was impeccable. He's good now.
You know what's crazy? As I think about it, I'm starting to see and it's funny because they rep the same thing, but like I see similarities, but major differences in Sirius Jones and Head Ice. I see similarities, but a lot of
Sirius Jones and Head Ice or new Sirius Jones.
Old,
right,
classic, both of them. Same style, same era, same representation, same wolf. They all wolf, right? But but different. You know what I'm saying? Because that comes down to aura, right?
Right.
But if we're also talking about like crazy. So he said Iron Solomon versus Jin, very big battle. And the crazy thing about Sirius and Jin was that after Sirius beat Jin the way he did, that's when not too long after that was when me and Jin had our third battle, and that's when Jin came with writtens against me. He had never done writtens against me before in the first 2 battles. So in the third battle, I didn't come with writtens. I didn't come with no prepared shit. He came with writtens, and I lost. It was the first time I ever.
Who won the first battle between y'all?
They didn't want to judge it, but I smoked him.
And he won the second one? The second one was like in a club.
No, he lost the second one bad. The second one, okay, so the first one was at this club called Turbo, and it was completely marketed to Asian people. But he was battling a couple dudes, and he was killing them. He battled this guy named White Fang.
And he's White Fang?
Yeah, he said something, well, whatever. I'm going to send him to hell. His name's White Fang, but his teeth are yellow as hell. Something like that. Like the way he flipped it, it's the same rhyme, but it was like, you know what I'm saying? But like, Then after that, after that. So anyways, so after that, the crowd started chanting, "Bishop, Bishop," and then I was there. I got wasted though because they had already told me prior to that, "Yo, he's not battling you. He just wants an easy night." Because I was the champ, I was the guy. So the reason why we came down and we pulled up was because he was on the radio talking spicy. He wants the king of the city. Woo, woo, woo. That was me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a question. So then he said on the mic, "Yo, who the fuck is Bishop?" Because the crowd was chanting my name. So that was it. I jumped up on stage and we got it popping. Second time we battled, I had now been on 106 in Park. I had a video out. The city, was repping. And it was not an Asian crowd. It was a mixture. You know what I'm saying?
So hold on. Can I stop you right there?
You trying to set me up, yeah.
No, because it's something important. Now, Bishop ain't gonna toot his own horn. Pause. But Bishop is the only person in the history of BT's 106 and Park to grab the microphone away from another opponent, and he got disqualified for that shit. The dude choked, couldn't rap. Oh, salute to Tammy Baker.
Thank you so much, Tammy. Thank you so much, Tammy.
Thank you, Tammy.
Appreciate that so much.
Salute to you, Tammy. Salute to you.
Thank you.
I think that, the dude choked on his verse on 106 in Park.
Yeah.
Not verse, but he choked on a freestyle, which is crazy, on 106 in Park. And you did the Harlem Shake. You did
worst Harlem Shake. Worst Harlem Shake ever.
You did the worst Harlem Shake.
I was so nervous, bro. It was my nerves were gone. Like, it was bad.
Stole the mic from him.
Yeah.
And they disqualified you for taking his mic and rapping his turn also.
Yeah. And then they came back from commercial and told Dipset, "You can't do that. You said he was a better rapper, but whatever." And then he choked again. Did I ever tell you that was the craziest thing that ever happened? So I had obviously learned from losing my battle against Jin that there was, the freestyle era was out, and there was more of, there was some premeditated stuff going on. And so I had, so the craziest thing was I had this line that I had prepared to say, but before I got into the studio, I decided I'm not going to say this line because they make you touch mics, whatever, right? So I was going to say this line. I was going to be like, "Yo," and I had it from Scarborough before I even got to New York. And I was like, "Yo, if you touch my mic again, I'm going to slap you silly. Have you missing your left thigh like T-Boz and chili," right? That's what I was going to say.
What year was this?
This was the year when it was, shouldn't have said.
It was the year the left eye died?
I don't know. It was, 2003?
This is a long-ass time.
2002? I don't know. But she had been gone, right? So I said, that was my premeditated bar that I wanted to say. But I chose not to. So I did what I did. I rapped on his 30 seconds, whatever, because I felt it was going to be a bad taste on that show. I didn't think they was going to rock with it. I was nervous.
Crazy.
Right? So now, the producers come down for whatever, and they say, "No, you can't do that. We got to do it over." The funny thing was they aired both of them. They aired when I took the guy's 30 seconds, and then we came back from commercial and did it as if we had not battled at all. And they aired both of them.
Hold on, so you won both battles and still got disqualified?
No, I got disqualified a couple weeks later. This was my first battle.
You got disqualified on the
Yeah, so Dipset tried to disqualify me. Cam tried to disqualify me because he said I wilded out on the guy. Anyways, let me get through this.
That's why you don't like his freestyle.
So now I said, so we come back from commercials, and my nerves aren't as shot anymore, but I'm kind of just like, now I'm just kind of coasting because I know this guy's frazzled. I'm just kind of saying, "Yo, whatever, beat him down with a camera on poster." I'm just talking some slick shit, right? And he goes like this to me, bro. He looks at me, and it's his turn. He goes, "Yo, if you touch my mic again, I'm going to slap you silly. Have you missing your left eye like T-Boz and chili?" Drect. When I tell you that it was verbatim, down to the syllable structure, to everything I just said to you,
terrible.
That dude said exact. whoever that, and then he choked. Whoever that dude is, bro, he is a demon. He read my mind. Because there's no way.
I've never heard somebody get accused of stealing bars to telepathy.
Bro, that's exactly what happened. It was the most eerie, terrorizing moment I'd ever had in battle rap. And I had been in everything in battle rap. And I remember me and Mikey G, my boy Mikey G, we were completely wigged out because he knew the line. Mm-hmm. So we were completely wigged out. When he said it, we looked at each other because when I was watching, I was like, yo, wait till he sees this because he knew the line. Anyways, that was it.
Yo,
so
let's get into this top 10, man.
Hold on. I'm going to say one of my favorite top 10s of a battle that I booked.
All right, go ahead.
Actually, I can say it for two of them.
I'm going to say no if it's not one. I ain't pulling no punches.
One of them I'm going to say was Polarizing for a West Coast battler. Disaster versus Swave.
Oh, that whole situation was polarizing.
Polarizing. I'm going to say that.
Grandma with a retractable hand club. Come on.
Yo, now, I'm going to tell you this, bro. I booked that in Miami during Grizzle. I shared a room with Disaster for the whole week. And that's a wild motherfucker right there.
Yo, right? You shared a room with Disaster for a whole week?
Well, the whole event, whatever. Like, it was a weekend event or whatever, but it was...
I remember I was there.
Yeah, so... But, like, that battle was polarizing for Disaster because he came to the East Coast. He battled a guy like Swave. I think that battle... Like, you could go... Like, people will go either way. I think Diz's fans are a lot more polarizing than Swave fans because, like, Disaster has like a very, like a solid foundation fan base that's very specific. Right. They really love Diz, right? And I think Diz coming to New York at a time when that was a whole thing, you know what I mean? That was a big moment, right? If Swave didn't allow it to be unlimited, I think the battle would be a lot closer, but I still feel it was a close battle. But we got Super Saiyan Diz in that battle.
Incredible.
That was like, for me, what I felt that was a career performance for Disaster at that time.
Hold on. How is Disaster versus Cannabis not polarizing?
It is. But I think better than that is another battle that I booked is Disaster versus Iron Solomon. I brought Iron Solomon out of retirement.
Oh, Diz versus Iron was before Iron versus Daylight?
Yeah. No, after.
Okay. All right, can I get into this?
Diz and Swave and Diz and Iron? Bro, I booked Diz and Oxymiron. Well, I mean, I helped. I was Diz's negotiator, bro. I had to negotiate against Iron Solomon. Calls me the negotiator, right? Ain't nobody. I gave Iron Solomon a 3-battle deal. Nobody could get Iron Solomon to battle again, but me, the negotiator. All right.
Okay.
Yo, Disaster. I was his negotiator against my own company because I knew his value was way more than what was being offered or given to him. So I ended up fighting my own team because Disaster and Oxymiron had to happen. And Diz wasn't going to do it if he didn't get his value. You know what I'm saying? Oxy didn't even want no money.
I would say without even knowing the numbers, obviously that was a great choice. You know what I'm saying?
Right? But like, so like people that have lists and don't really take the time to really, like, bro, Disaster is by far the most polarizing battler to ever battle on the King of the Dot platform. Period.
He's one of the top 5 or 3 most polarizing battlers.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but he had his longest run on King of the Dot, right? So,
grind time. So
we need a new Disaster battle. I mean, I know the Frack thing was funny or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Frack had his moment there, but like we need a real disaster battle, not disaster in a
I
fucking
agree. We
carnival.
need comfortable disaster.
Right, right.
We need the same disaster that battled. You know what? Fuck that. Because comfortable disaster was the
No,
one.
we need disaster locked in a fucking in a dark room with his enemies' names written on the wall and fucking like
Bomb goes
eerie,
Baghdad disaster.
eerie sounds like, you know, we need psychotic disaster because when he comes back, it's gonna be biblical proportions.
Okay, so check this out, y'all. So I just named y'all top 11. The moment y'all been waiting for. I'm gonna give y'all my top 10, or actually my top 11, since I named 11 the first time. I want y'all to tell me which battle should drop off. Now, when Hitman called me up into spaces, I had to put this together real fast. So if I'm missing something, let me know. But I'm gonna give y'all 10 battles that I'm 95% sure are probably the 10 best battles of all time. If we're talking about lyrics, if we're talking about the moment, you know what I'm saying? If we're talking about what it did to boost these people's careers, if we talk
Right.
about the instant impact that it had, and if we talk about the timelessness of that performance over time, how does it hold up today? So, mind you, I'm gonna give you all 11 battles. These are not in any particular order. Hollow to Dawn versus Loaded Lux. Bishop, give me yay and nay on each one.
Who do you think won that battle?
Hollow. But I think that my opinion is not definitive on that. I preferred Hollow.
Thank you.
But
oh my God, loaded.
but no. I feel like that is probably the one battle where I haven't picked a winner, and I mean, my bad. One battle where I picked a winner and I said to myself, I can't even argue with someone who thinks that Lux won.
You know what?
Hmm?
I feel exactly how you feel, the opposite way. 100%. I get it.
So Hollow versus Loaded Lux. So that's a yay, right?
Yeah.
Next, I have Disaster versus DNA.
Absolutely.
Incredible.
Where do you have that?
I didn't put them in order yet.
Okay, so you are in order. Yes. Disaster versus DNA? Absolutely. By far one of Disaster's craziest first rounds ever.
I think what Disaster did with the
bars and delivery
time, and then bars and delivery, how he ended the round was crazy. But the fact that y'all went to call time and he said, no, don't call time. This is about to be the body bag of the century. And it was that rhyme scheme going.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yo, he implemented a freestyle on y'all and then kept it in the same rhyme scheme of this body bag punchline that
I wish he would come on the show right now.
12 bars later. What'd you say?
I wish he would come on the show right now just to talk about that fucking moment.
Yo, we got to ask him. When Diz comes on the show, we have to ask him about that. And because he either completely freestyled it because he was so locked in, or he used a really tricky technique, which also freestyle aspect.
Either way, it doesn't matter. It was
he was going to say century anyway, and he completely changed his whole setup, addressed y'all in the moment, and then landed on the word century, and then kept it. And then in the middle of it, you get 8 sideways like the number infinity. Yo, that's vintage Diz. And the incredible thing about that battle is DNA had his back to the damn wall, and Drake pulled up to the battle. It was just a crazy moment. Money was up, and DNA. It's funny, Drake's here, and you ain't gonna make none of his headlines. Completely took the freestyles. That's because I feel like Disaster's first round against DNA is one of the top 10 rounds in battle rap history, hands down. And the way DNA responded to it was impeccable. So let's go. Number 3, JC versus Chilla Jones.
Absolutely
incredible. That whole
is this the conception of like elite scheming? Is this where scheming makes a real impact on the culture enough that it
Yeah,
just spawns all these babies? I believe it
yeah.
is.
I think JC and Chilla Jones, what they did in Black Star that day, gave birth to a lot of battle rappers, and it made a lot of people change their styles because
Yeah,
people took to it so well. And the
right.
thing is that JC doesn't necessarily rhyme like that, but he had a point in the battle where he like pretended to do a Chilla scheme where he did the "You better watch your back like Tom," the FM Blue, and all that the social media scheme he did.
Yeah,
It was so great, even though he was making fun of him, it only added to the moment. So
right.
that's the best Black Star battle of all time, but also one of the top 10 battles of all time. Maybe the best display of lyrics that we've ever seen on both sides in a back and forth. Number four, I'm gonna give it to Murder Mook versus Sirius Jones. Yay or nay, says you, Bishop.
Yeah,
Mook and Sirius Jones wasn't talk about a polarizing moment. Mook was polarizing in that battle. Now, for those of y'all that don't know, that was the first league or whatever entity battle rap war because Fight Club didn't want Sirius Jones to leave. You know what I'm saying? He took his talents to Smack DVD, made that battle happen, but that was one of the ones that we all wanted to see.
that was supposed to happen the same night Math punched Dose.
Yes, and it didn't, and I'm glad it didn't because I like the way this one came out.
Right.
For Mook to write that flawlessly and for Jones to half freestyle the battle and it still to come out that way, I've changed my mind on who won that battle more than any other battle. I think
I don't think there's any other battle that I've watched with my block more than that battle.
yeah, that was a smack. Get a close up of this nigga's tight ass jeans. Um but Mook if Mook he seeking you, I bet your own shadow will want to walk across the street from you. That was an impeccable battle. And now, obviously, if you haven't seen any of these battles for whatever reason, please watch one of these battles or watch all of them. Now, number five, Averb versus Hitman Holla. We already talked about this battle. We've all seen this battle. Obviously, Big Gerald, that's the way you talk to your son. Shoot soon as I get in. Shoot soon as I get in, like I'm JR's. Come on, man. Now I'm gonna take another one. Now this battle, the thing that I don't like about battle rap fans, what a lot of you guys do is you take you're biased towards recent history. You guys have to realize this what we know and love today is the current iteration of what is dope in battle rap. Like Jen had his own 10-year run. You know what I'm saying? Thesaurus had his own 10-year run.
Right,
The
right, right.
same way Real Sick is popping now. There was somebody 20 years ago who had a run that was popping. When you make these lists, you have to be a historian because you have to take all things into consideration. You can't take someone who's popping right now. Like, it's not fair to say that what Kevin Durant is doing right now is better than what Larry Bird was doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me get a rant. Let me get
I
a
think
rant.
you need to get a rant.
Let me get a rant.
I'm gonna give you a rant. Hold
Let
on a
me get a
second.
rant.
Let me
All right.
put you over here. I'm gonna give you that. Go nuts.
I'm about
Here
to
we
get on
go.
my Ask Ashley real quick.
Oh shit. Hold on.
All
Here
right.
we go.
All right. Dear Battle Rap, I understand that everybody on the planet loves this culture and you guys have your own opinions. But what we not going to do and what you guys have to stop doing is having recency bias towards your favorite battle rappers and your favorite battles. The same way Hitman might be on his 10, 15-year run right now. It's the same way Jin had a 10, 15-year run back in the day. There's so many moments in battle rap that lasted for years. We're talking about Iron Solomon's run in Fight Club to what he's still doing to this day. Just because somebody has a dope battle now or their career is very, very relevant now does not mean that they're greater than somebody else who had a run for the same amount of time. That's called recency bias. Now, you guys might feel like, oh, well, lyricism is greater now. It's not the same. Are you calling Kendrick Lamar's The Pimp a Butterfly better than Illmatic? What are we doing? What's going on here? Some people would say comparing apples to oranges. I don't agree. I think you can compare the old to the new. You just got to be very fair when you're doing it. Was Larry Bird better than Kevin Durant? I don't know. You tell me. It's easy to block Captain. Better than Jen? I don't know. You tell me. These are questions for y'all, but I'm just asking. Think before you speak and put a little bit of historic knowledge behind those opinions, people. My name is Drect, and that's my rant. Get knowledge. Do the knowledge.
Facts.
Do the knowledge, God.
Dude of knowledge.
All right. So now, boom. Battle number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Battle number 6 is gonna be controversial, but y'all gonna understand why. I'm sick and tired of people playing international battles. And if there's one international battle that you're not gonna play, it's gonna be Shoddy Horror versus Arsenal.
Facts.
Yo,
Facts.
we had this talk the other day about giving back to the culture, and Marv once said that he thought T-Rex was not the best battle rapper all time, but the greatest battle rapper all time for what he consistently gave the culture for a certain period, and the fact that he's still going there. I said, I'm gonna raise you one. I think that is Arsenal. Why would I say it's Arsenal? Now, Arsenal has gotten a lot of money out of battle rap. We're not going to lie. But what Arsenal has also done is he hasn't been scared to battle anybody on any platform. He built a league that had one of the battles on my list on here. But also, Arsenal gave people a shot to get put on. What Arsenal did when he battled Conceited was put Conceited in a different light. When Arsenal battled Rich Dollars was in a different light. That's an OG crazy main event battle that was so long ago. A lot of y'all don't really know about it. But what Arsenal did with Shoddy Horror was completely astro project him into superstardom. Arsenal versus Shoddy Horror resulted in Shoddy Horror getting signed by Deadmau5, an international superstar, producer and DJ, signed him because of what he saw him do in a rap battle. That's amazing, impeccable, incredible. The whole culture stopped. They didn't care what country it was in. They didn't care what references were in the battle. They said, yo, this shit is hard. If you haven't seen it, Arsenal versus Shoddy Horror. Definitely a top 10 battle. Now, Thesaurus versus Ill Immaculate. What say you, Bishop? Yay and nay?
As opposed to one of their 2-on-2s? Nay.
I don't think their 2-on-2s are as timeless as their battle against each other. If you play Hami Ham and Piff James versus Thesaurus and Ilmac now, people will be like, oh, they killed them. But yeah, they're flipping it up and ripping it. I say Thesaurus versus Ilmac, and I'm going to give you a reason why. Tell me. Oh, you talk about polarizing moments. What was the polarizing moment in that?
You ain't even on one of his albums. You on one of my albums or whatever.
What happened?
Isn't that what he said? I've done.
No, not that one. The whole taping the cell phone with AC and Velcro, that was me. The whole da-da-da-da-da, that was me. You're forgetting that was a crazy moment. For y'all that don't know what we're talking about, right? When Thesaurus battled
yes, I remember this now.
Ilmac in Ilmac's final third round or overtime round. He did this whole scheme where he basically said all the bars that Thesaurus said that you thought were hot, all his biggest highlight bars, that was me. When he said something, that was me. Crazy. I think that's ultimately what.
And then he said some shitty line. He goes, "That was you."
Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, Thesaurus and Ilmac don't see. This is one of those battles that we don't want to get lost in the annals of time. Like, yo, that was a moment. That was a main. You have to realize.
You're right. I'm remembering now, bro. Like,
that was a main event battle at an event where Hollow Battle Pass, Conceited battled Arsenal, Aver battled Marv won.
Oh yeah.
And everybody came to see that battle.
That's because Marv said he worked at a phone kiosk or some shit like that.
Yeah. Cool.
Yo, battle rap is so fucking mixed up from time, dog. It's so funny.
Now I don't have it as a top 10, but let me honorable mention Marv 1 versus Averb because two things happened in that battle that never happened before and set a lot of trends going forward. One, it's an incredible battle, top
Yeah.
20. Off the head, I don't know, it's 19. Okay. Now, what Marv did with the whole like, I'm gonna say your name and I'm gonna say where you work, and I'm gonna say the job's phone number and tell them to call and ask for you because you're not really in the streets. You at the mall kiosk selling fake jewelry.
But
Is
they bleeped his name out.
yeah, and then I put the 9 to his chest, like Nick Van Exel, or some, like Nick Van Exel.
Oh yeah, number and jersey shit.
Yeah, that was hot. But what Averb did when he said, "Impressive how I'm my third round, and I still ain't cracked a fat joke left."
Fat, fine.
How many people said it's
You-
funny how I'm in blank round?
Right, right,
I haven't did blank yet.
right.
The man set a whole trend.
Yes. Yep.
Set a whole trend with that joint right there. Incredible battle. With the whole you be striker, the cop getting his ass spun round and kung loud. That whole shit was crazy. Now, all right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Math versus Iron Solomon. Number 8.
Wow.
Iron Solomon's first round, Math Hoffa's third round. Two of the best battles in battle rap history. I mean, two of the best rounds in battle rap history. We had the chemistry. No, back in high school, I smashed the chiggity. She cut science class to visit me. We had the chemistry, attractive physically, taught her sex ed and woodshop. Now math is history.
Bro,
I had never heard anything like
that is by far the best math name flip ever.
Yo, crazy. And what math did, white bread while you come for dead. You want a battle? Let me hit you with a bottle on your lumpy head. That was an incredible. See, this is why style clashes are perfect.
Yo, he said his dad fucking bet on Rocky fights. What the fuck? Yo, what is like how do you even think of that?
Yo, he said she had the black snake moan. She was like the halfway house whenever cats came home. Crazy. Now, that is a great example of a style clash battle. And why when two people are seen in different light, when they come together and they're forced to be more versatile with their material, how great it can be. All right, now 9. Loaded Lux versus Calico, obviously. 10. This is a new one. You know when you be playing Street Fighter and the
And then somebody wants to use Chun-Li for no reason?
No, not that. You play Street Fighter in the arcade. Somebody walks up to you and hits the button while you're in the middle of the game.
Oh yeah.
Here comes the new challenger.
Right.
This is my new challenger. Iron Solomon versus Rum motherfucking Nitty, bro. Iron Solomon versus Rum Nitty. Oh,
Now was that Iron's first battle back at URL?
yes. Yo.
Everybody talks about that battle still.
I give this jewels on cam. I really mean it. See, now, that is a battle that's kind of like JC versus Chilla, where it was a battle, it was in a small room, and it was all about what they were saying to each other. No extra shit, no super personals. It was just like, oh my God, everything that these people are saying is elite. One of the greatest battles I have ever seen in my life. I am so mad that I was not there to witness that. But that is one of the great. If you just end the punchlines, you in the rap, you don't want to hear the extra shit. You don't want the background stories. You don't want the aggression. You don't want the extra drugs being sold and the extra chicks getting smashed. Watch that battle. Okay, now where am I at? I got one more.
One more.
You should know what mine is because it was on my last list. It was on my last list.
It is
Pass.
Yeah.
When you talk about creativity, and that was a style clash too. Pass went straight for Hollow's. I'm not all right. Pass just went straight at Hollow.
I love how you're paranoid to just say
my lesson. You already know. And Hollow, creativity. the PS7 and the GS11 playing PS7 and all that. Put the intercom and the generator and the bomb in the ventilator, and I was calm like a mother. And also, you got to realize, right?
Oh, remember when Awkward's battle Hollow?
Oh, incredible! That is an incredible battle. Also,
That's dollar bill T-shirt Disney.
yeah.
Does anybody?
That
Can
was the night that
anybody?
Disaster was supposed to battle Jin. Jin was
We
supposed
need.
to battle Disaster and Iron Solomon in the same night, the same event. Yo, we need to get Jin on here one day so he can talk about what he had for Disaster. Because but yeah, anyway, so that's my Direct's top 10. Really, it's my top 11. I would have to get
Yo,
rid of him.
Northern Ledge said Awkward was the URL black killer. Is now why he and then he got smoked by her own. So like you keep on throwing rocks and have these like little auras around you where you're the guy that's supposed to battle the street rapper, which is where it's being disguised because really everybody thinks you're talking about killing all the black guys that battle rap, which is ridiculous. And then you go over and you get smoked by like the nerdiest white guy on the East Coast, period.
Oh,
It's ridiculous.
yo,
That whole timing. That's why I say that Disaster versus Sway was a polarizing moment because he didn't like he wasn't just on some bullshit. Like he really wanted his respect in New York, but still was coming for like coming to kill somebody, right? And he was battling, huh?
Oh, no, go ahead.
Right. So like, and Sway was a formidable opponent. You know what I mean? So. But like that whole thing that Awkward was going through, I just remember that he was going through with everybody. He wanted to he was trying to kill all of them. He battled T-Rex. He had a good one with T-Rex.
Right. So hold on real quick. So I got Mike P on here saying, "Come on now, best ever Direct," and I have
Which one was he talking about?
Hardcore was saying that battle was not it. What battle are y'all talking about? Are y'all talking about Hollow versus Pass? Let me know in the comments what battle y'all.
Hey Mike P, I booked that battle. Diz versus Sway.
Hollow versus Pass was incredible. Y'all are bugging. You want to know what's crazy about Hollow versus Pass? This is how I knew it was great. Is that I was standing right there live for the battle. After 3 rounds, I thought Pass won, and I felt super shitty about even making that judgment because the battle was incredible. And Lush goes, "Yo, we need the judges," and I'm like, "Oh my god, this is gonna be terrible." And I think Pass won by this much, but I don't even know if I'm making the right decision. And Lush kind of read the room, and he was like, "Fuck it, we're going overtime." It went to overtime, and then I got confused because I felt like Hollow won the overtime. So I was like, it's 2-2. And I'm looking at everyone else. And were you there, Bishop?
No.
I was looking at everybody and they looking at me like, bro, no, please stop it. And I think Lush just stopped it because it was just like, yo, that was incredible. Fuck that. We can't judge it because it's going to be too hurtful. But yo, listen to me, y'all. Watch Hollow the Dawn versus Passwords again.
Yo, I booked that battle. Yo, Mike P, I booked that battle, Swave and Diz, and I was supposed to be there. I was, but I couldn't make it, and he got Cortez to do my part. It was supposed to be me there, but Cortez did it. It was a funny little story that Swave used from Miami.
Yeah,
Whatever, it's just some battle rap shit. But I was supposed to be the one that said what Hollow said.
But yeah, incredible battle.
I mean, what Cortez said. I mean,
incredible battle. So if y'all ask me to get rid of a battle, y'all saying Hollow versus Pass? Is that what y'all saying? Let me know. But so we had 1 hour and 9 minutes right now. You know that time is coming soon. But we want to say that next week we got to talk about. We got Bill Collector versus Mac Myron coming up. 100K on the line. Pass versus Shoddy P. That same 100K on the line. Who's going to be the final two? Bill Collector and Mac Myron might be Battle of the Year candidate. Battle of the Year candidate. With that much money on the line, both of them battles better be Battle of the Year candidate.
It better be fucking polarizing. We should have named the show Polarizing.
I know, right? Easy to Block Captain versus A-Verb is going down on URL's resolution. Also, DNA versus Hollow is going down.
Nah, Mike P, this is just a preview.
Then we got an incredible battle. This is going to be...
Wow, Hardcore said Mac versus Shoddy in the finals.
Wow.
2 Detroit guys, Michigan guys at least.
Yo, you see this? Look. How do you remember this stuff, bro? I'm gonna tell y'all a story. Yes, when I battled them, when they said, and on the left hand corner, before they say my name, Lady Luck goes, my baby daddy. Yo, you gotta realize that before Queen of the Ring, before all these other leagues and URL, when we did that March Madness, URL was out back then, but they were just getting rolling. We were trying to get like celebs and different people with names to come to battles, and Luck came through and she brought Babs, and I was like so grateful for them coming to that event. And I kind of see her later get into battles. Oh, yo, that's when Lady Luck battle Re-Still.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's great. You was there?
I was the only one in the bright yellow and red shirt, dog.
McDonald's stand up. Yo. Wow. Where the fuck you get them pictures from, bro?
Come on, bro.
Yo. Listen, I need to ask you a question.
Wait till they turn these cameras off.
Wow. Yo, let me ask you a question, Bishop, right? Explain to me how the reaction in the room was when Inez told my son, I brought that dang with me. Then I'll ride up the turnpike. That's bang bang boogie.
Bro.
Explain that.
The place went crazy, bro.
Wow. Come on, autofocus.
It's a couple of goats.
Bishop, you look like you did mad push-ups. Is this before Narc or after?
After.
Ain't nobody got paid for that battle too. That's crazy. Yeah, post them pictures up for Throwback Thursday tomorrow.
All right.
I need to get my own Throwback Thursdays. Yo, that's crazy. That's a crazy event to have gone to, bro.
Yo, wait till you watch
the border to go to battle raps in the 2000s is crazy.
Watch Murder Mook versus Young Hot, and you see the only guy in the yellow. That's me, right there, dog.
Oh, you was on the stage?
You'll see me in all the videos. Now I was in the crowd, but you can see me clear with the yellow.
Oh yeah, and then last battle that we're gonna have to talk about next week. Oh my god. Yes, Mike P. Google Lady Luck versus Re-Still and watch it. And Lady Luck was in her bag. Now she retired Re-Still. She re-retired.
What's the last one? We got to get out of here.
Charlie Clips versus A Big Dog. Lou Castro, man. That's gonna be one of the most fun.
Is that this weekend?
Crazy battles. Let me see. Bishop, why you always asking me a question I ain't got the answer to?
Because I think you got the answer.
I have the answer in a second. Jesus, man. What the fuck are you doing, man? Asking me these goddamn questions.
Regardless, we got to get out of here, bro.
No, now I got to answer it before we leave, bro. What are you talking about?
I think it's February. It's this weekend.
Yep, Saturday, February 26th. No, it's next weekend.
Next weekend. All right, well, we'll be here next Wednesday. Y'all keep it locked in, organizing the culture, one show at a time. I am Bishop Brigante. This is my co-defendant, Drect. See y'all next week, yo.
Yo, hold on real quick. They said Geechee has a live event going down right now. Danny Myers is the headliner. Yo, if there is a LA riot battle going down, make sure you guys jump up and support that. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us every single week. Know the ledge. We fuck with y'all extra heavy. Mike P, we fuck with you extra heavy. Hardcore, thank you for coming in every single week. Yeah, that's dope.
We out.
You're gonna get different conversations here. Just remember that, yo. We organizing the culture, we doing our thing. I know Bishop keep trying to say we out, but we just gotta let y'all know, man. You gotta come here for rants. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna come here for Boston baked beans. You're gonna come here for Toronto maple flavored pancakes. You know what I'm saying?
Peace, y'all.
All that we serving it up.
We out. We out.
I'm here, baby. Holla.
Holla.